Hey, it's Andy from FensePost, and today I have a treat for you. It is the Polyvinyl Early Bird Edition by Of Montreal, which is limited to 1,000 copies on cloudy yellow vinyl. Of Montreal's new album is called Freewave Lucifer, followed by some curse words repeated. This album came out on September 9, 2022, which was just last month. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing and show you what all it comes with. It was released on September 9, 2022, and it is probably the 15th or 16th album Of Montreal has released over the course of pretty much 2 decades. Of Montreal has been releasing albums for 25 years. Their debut, Cherry Peel, came out in 1997. They've done over a dozen albums, and this is their latest. So how does it stack up? What does the early bird pressing look like? And what do I think of the album? First off, let's take a look at the early bird edition of just 1,000 copies. This comes on a gatefold sleeve. As you can see, here's the front and the back. Kind of artsy, very much in vein of Montreal. I have not yet pulled out the gatefold, so this will be an interesting view. You got some fun little creatures on here. I mean, some of these guys almost look kind of like what you'd expect from Chad Van Gallen. I like it. It's almost like a mini comic. Kind of interesting little statements. Desire ends fear by causing its voyeuristic glamour. Refractions of raw sketches of pleasure. The anti-form pervert bites his pillow. I mean, it's Of Montreal. You gotta love it. Just really interesting. I think this might be among my favorite cover art from Of Montreal. But what about the album itself? You know, I've seen this a lot lately. They call it cloudy or moon or whatever. It just kind of has these weird like pock marks on it. I don't really understand what they are or they are supposed to represent, but in the case of this album, it kind of fits that ghastly ghost-like quality that you would expect from an album that has Lucifer in the title. So what about the music itself? Well, I like it. I think it's decent. It's by no means their best. My favorite track is the closer, which is just called Overall, I do like it a lot more than some of the albums they released since my favorite period, which is the 2004 to 2007 era of Montreal. You've got Satanic Panic in the Attic, 2004, Sunlandic Twins, 2005, Hissing Fauna, Are You the Destroyer from 2007. It's almost impossible for me to like picture Of Montreal returning to the days of creating albums that are just that impactful for me. But that being said, I still enjoy this quite a bit. It just is less accessible than some of that kind of mid-era work that Of Montreal produced. As such, this kind of falls along the lines of a lot of other releases that they have done since the 2007 era. You've got woven into their very unique sound, you've got elements of funk, electronica, glam, continued their always present psychedelic, which, given the cover art, is no big surprise. What do you think of the new album? What's your favorite Of Montreal album? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. In the description, you will find a link to where you can pick up this album. The only other pressing right now is on cyan vinyl, which you will find down below. This is likely sold out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.